he was scared of her like she was a monster. Cause she had all these birds, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Feel what you understand.
Real talk.
That's some real shit right there.
Hey man, what we gonna call this joint, man? You come up with an idea?
Man, we could call this joint Make It Hustle.
And I don't want to get no. Well, we'll try to edit the music.
Shout out to Ludacris and
Yeah.
But man, you already know we could call this joint, man, make it move. Make it move the side hustle.
Make it move the side.
Make it move.
Make it move.
Make it move. That can be anything.
Move.
So basically,
making or make it move.
Make it move.
Like make it move. Like move. Make that move out the way.
Make it move. Yeah. So basically, any obstacles in your way, make it move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to get some extra money? Make it move. You do you. You make it move.
Okay.
So we just call it Make It Move.
So we definitely plan on
make it move. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about daily things that's going on weekly. You know what I mean? Yep. You know, me on the spiritual tip, my brother on the spiritual tip. So we be talking about some metaphysical, spiritual things.
You know what it is.
Breaking down the Kanye, the Trump, whatever. But we also going to be educating the people on how it is when you do the the Uber Eats or the DoorDash or any other food delivery.
Go Puff.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Instacart. Can't get about that.
So we supporting all of them. We want to keep whatever one we're doing anonymous, though we just want to have some fun. We just spontaneously came up with this idea. So we pray you guys enjoy this shit. We're gonna try to chop it up the best.
So y'all know what it is, man. Tony Nolo, my brother Kaba, aka Dr. DC.
Hello.
One half of All Will Witness the Logonians.
Shout that music out.
Look out for that music because that Logonian project is coming in June.
Yes.
No set date, but look out for promo singles and singles. We ain't gonna tell you what the first single is yet. It's coming though. It's gonna be hot. I'm just gonna tell you it's gonna be hot. We're gonna just leave it as hot. It's gonna be some heat.
What about that Could Have Been Love?
Oh man, Could Have Been Love Volume 1 is out on all digital platforms. And there is a video movie that goes along with that project that is out. Tony Nolo, that's my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. My brother Kaba, that's behind the camera, made a lot of cameos on the project. He's featured on there. He's in videos. Man, this is a team, man. We working together. You already know. He got his thing he working on too. He got projects. Look, we all stick together. We supporting everybody's collaborative projects, solo projects, whatever side project you got. Man, this one umbrella. Also, Fast Lane represent. Shout out to my boy Prince Ryan. You already know.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now right here, this is an order. $11. I take that. 45 cents. I take that.
Hello.
There it is. Yeah, that's what we got.
Hello.
Okay. Well, that's how you start a night off.
Hello.
If you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know
all that $3.
That $3 and that $5 type shit. It's gonna cost me more money to get to you than that.
Message.
You feel me? So now we on to the first jump. Man, we out here make it move, make it move, make it move.
Make it move.
Make it move. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? This first joint, man. We about to go to the Slim Chicken joint.
Slim
Of
Chicken.
Mont Alpha MLK. You know, everybody got an MLK. But this out here in Bowie. I mean, technically, I think it's really Lanham, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know how zoning be. Tax purposes and all that stuff like that. Because, you know, I know y'all know back in the day about Mitchellville being Mitchellville, but Mitchellville's now Mitchellville/Bowie. Yeah, that was never Bowie. I'm just saying. But that's a tax thing. That goes back to the FedEx field, which is really Landover, but it's Hinesville.
Hello.
That's another thought. Just saying. Gotta be taxes, right? Because how y'all just make another town into another town like that?
And guys, bear with the light.
Little bit confused.
Bear with the light because we are driving and traveling. We don't want to, not driving. That's for a corporate ward, guys. We're traveling. Everybody has the right to travel. Right. So we're traveling, and my brother,
that we are.
Though, excuse me, my brother is actually driving because what's so crazy is that he is under a contract. He's working with, he's in a contract right now. He's got a business contract. So he's a independent contractor.
Basically.
You know what I mean?
Much.
So he is kind of driving. So he does have to have his ID and stuff. But Like if
because
you're
I'm
not
traveling for them.
Yeah,
Driving for them.
driving for them. You know
There
what I
you
mean? You are an employee. You know what I mean? But
at this
if
time,
anybody that's just not on the clock, but even if like right now, he's not on the clock. He don't have like an order, but he does.
Right.
But they don't know that you got an order. You know what I mean? So
Really
he got
don't.
pulled over. You still got the right to travel, unless you
Right.
got a big old Uber,
Big sign or
yeah,
something.
you know what I mean?
DoorDash.
Yeah, they know that you, Lyft. They know that,
Hey, one of them don't
you
do
are an
it.
employee.
Yeah.
Let me see your driver's license registration.
Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, we already shop. When you already know, hey, you just know.
So, guys, the darkness, I'm going to attempt to edit it to, I pray that where...
Try brighten up a little bit.
Yeah, to where you can see a little bit more. I can still see. My brother has the window down a little bit.
A little bit more light right
Yeah,
now.
we can see a little bit more light. He does have the tints. So I can see like a silhouette. You know, I can see the hat, glasses, and the face.
Yeah.
But so how do you feel about the Kanye West situation, brother? Did you get a chance to see Kanye in the KKK suit?
Man, I seen a glimpse of that joint. It was like the all black joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was wild. Yeah, it was wild.
Okay, so we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, but we gonna tap more back into brother Kanye, because I'm not, I don't dislike Kanye. I think Kanye is a genius, very dope producer before his time. Questionable views about some things, but yeah, we gonna tap in on Kanye. No love lost, Kanye's being Kanye, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I think we're going to come back when we get a little bit of lighter, a little bit more light.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we rolled up the window because I know he barely can hear.
Kicking.
We're going to get a microphone and everything, guys.
We're about to level up.
It's going down. This is the first little
episode.
episode.
Why? We started from the bottom, now we here.
Hey, started from the bottom, now Hey, but
That's how we do.
We're going to come right back.
Grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is really good for you. But say if you was eating properly, it'll balance everything out where you can have sweets here and there. But the problem is, because you don't eat the way you're supposed to eat, you eat sweets and then don't eat no regular food the rest of the day. Or eat waffles and pancakes every day. All of that stuff is bread. If you had a more balance, then it'd be kind of a different situation. That's what it mainly is.
Well, I did more balance.
Hey, how you doing? I have a Uber Eats pickup for whether Kiva's there or not. Next week, your appointment's at 4:10. We're gonna leave that house before 3:30. So even though she says she's gonna be there, here's the thing: we're gonna leave that house. At least got to be real mindful of those type of things. You don't want to just be taking medication that you shouldn't be taking, because you think it's just regular pain and it's something different. So we gotta just stay on top of that. If you really ate more meals a day, I'll feel better about it with sweets, because none of us supposed to eat sweets every day. I only eat sweets. I be buying sweets and they go bad because I don't eat them. I don't have the urge for them. Yeah. Well, I'm already aware of that, but I'm about to pick this order up so we can start the new plan this week. All right then. All right. Got that order. Oh man, we gotta go 25 minutes, bruh. Woo.
What was that, about $12? $11.45?
Yeah, 12 minutes.
So we gotta ask the people, do y'all think that's worth it? Like,
what y'all think? Y'all think that's worth it? 11:45, 25 minutes. What y'all think?
Y'all
definitely would like to get your response on it, because as saying, couriers or delivery drivers, some of the stuff we might look at as kind of bleak for real. I personally, I told my mother this earlier, and I told my cousin the same thing. I feel like as a delivery driver, courier, or whatever you do, you honestly should not get under $10 of anything.
Hello.
I feel like if we're gonna be lenient, the lowest you should get is $8, because you gotta think about the gas. And also, one thing about being a driver, cars are just like humans; they break down too. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Let's get in here before that food get cold.
You already know.
Hello. What's the name of it?
Famous Lounge. Check out that Famous Lounge up on my barrel. Barrel.
Hello.
You already know. You know.
So we were just playing that Young Buck Stomp.
Y'all know what that is.
Yeah. We ain't even want to get no copyright strikes or nothing.
Right.
You know it's a little dark out here.
We don't own the rights. We don't own the rights to this music.
Yeah.
So just let y'all know.
Yeah.
We not. Young Buck's a dope artist. Shout out to G Unit.
I did hear that he did some transsexual stuff. I thought he had picked up a transsexual.
Yeah, I heard about some of that.
Some Dwight Howard.
That's wild.
Eddie Murphy stuff.
He was a wild young man for that one. But
stomp.
Yeah, stomp. You know what I'm saying? What type of stomp he talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Well, shout out to Young Buck.
For sure.
But you already know what
G-string.
Hey, go ahead. Ain't no bull, cause you don't know what niggas off of, bro. You just never know, bro. Hey. But yeah, we about like 4 minutes away now from this delivery. Hey, sometimes the algorithms and the things that we doing, it don't really make sense because you be like, okay, if I'm gonna pick this food up from this far and bring it to you, it's like I'm more concerned about your food being hot when you get there and actually be on point, where you ain't got to be putting in your microwave or your oven when because you want your food to be good quality. But I be feeling like in some of these algorithms and things like that for these delivery services, that's not thought through. Like, okay, if you know your driver picking it up in Capitol Heights, why you got your driver dropping it off in Kankakee, Brandywine, Upper Marlboro? Stuff ain't gonna be as warm. It's not gonna be piping hot regardless. I think in some of these places it's not piping hot anyway, even if the shit's down the street. That's just what I'm saying. Love me or hate me for that one, but let's just be real. At the end of the day, we should all be about quality. I think quality over money. I feel like if you got good quality at the end of the day and you really into what you're doing, it's gonna equate to money anyway, because a lot of stuff is ran about money. Because we need money to survive, but it shouldn't be like a hunger situation, like you just money hungry for it. I thought back in the day, it was cool to say, oh yeah, I'm money hungry. No, it's not. We gotta survive, and you wanna have a little bit more than you need to have because you wanna enjoy certain luxuries, but don't be money hungry about it, Well, that's just living and you learn, you grow up. You feel me?
Hello.
Out here.
Out here.
Out here.
Come and get your delivery.
Yeah.
Coming to drop off your food.
Drop it off.
Gonna bring your food to you.
There it is.
Hello.
That's how you.
There's some nice houses around this joint.
Who you telling, bruh?
They better give a nice tip.
Sightseeing.
We came 25 minutes.
Right.
Better be tipping.
You must really want these slim chickens.
Slim chickens. I'm like, that's a restaurant? I'm thinking you talking about some chicks. I'm like,
no bull, right? Slim chicken.
I love me some slim chickens. Love them thick chickens too. Thick thighs and breasts.
Slim chicken.
Hello.
We got another one.
Message.
What's this other John looking like?
What are we doing?
Talking about 7 minutes pop out. I'll take the 7 minute John, even though I try to be like 8 or better. Oh, the service acting up a little bit, but it might come through.
That Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. Y'all know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But we gonna see. Everything that's meant to happen is gonna happen regardless. Just like they say about the inevitable. The inevitable is gonna happen. But we just stay on the positive tip. Something went wrong. Exactly.
With that order?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the service out here, to be honest.
Yeah. Tell me that Mercury retrograde.
What we got? We look like we about here.
Yep.
delivery number 2. A Wendy's jump, so something slight.
Something slight to the right.
Something slight to the right. You know, they gotta eat 5 minutes away. So yeah, you know, prayerfully this goes smooth.
And
First
you know,
one was
we ain't
smooth.
trying to count your pockets,
Right.
but if you're helping another delivery driver out 5 minutes away from, we just came 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
From one destination to
Because
drop
they
off.
wanted
That was
slim chickens. That's crazy.
So that was about 11:20.
Good ass chicken.
11:75, and then this one 5 minutes away for the food.
Yeah, and this one is like a cheaper order. So hopefully the distance it's being dropped off ain't too much greater, because sometimes you be surprised when people go for Wendy's.
So if that was 25 minutes, 11:75, basically, this one should be at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not 5 minutes. If that was
At least
25,
you
at least
need 8 or
half.
better. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yep.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
It needs to be that, but you
Yep,
know,
8
you
or
know
better.
You know how it is, you know what I'm saying? You get something for 8, something for 7.20. My thing is this, honestly, if you's a courier, delivery driver, you should not be making anything under $10 per trip. That's just what I feel. Any of these companies can take it up with me, and we can make this all make sense, because, you know, it is wear and tear on our car, and we are making it easier for the customer to have a certain experience where they don't have to go out and get it themselves.
Hello.
And we try to get it there in you know, decent time period, put it like that.
That's real. All right. So we're leaving out. See, this is when I'm watching. I don't be wanting to show them exactly, but you know, it's all
can't
being
really see the address
recorded.
or like that,
It's
so.
all being recorded, but you can see a lot clearer with the light, the headlights. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like when you talking, it's like they see while we out in the road. You know what I
Tell we
mean?
really out here.
And it kind of like, I'm telling you, it give you that podcast type of mode.
Yeah,
where-
no, they probably do.
where
They already know what it
focused on the
is.
camera, but they listening to the conversation.
Right.
I don't know. If y'all got any ideas, man, let us know. You know
Tap
what I mean?
in.
Or if anybody want to help us out with this joint, the editing, videography, or something, I don't know. Mainly the editing.
Right,
You know what I mean? Or any ideas, let us know. Yeah, man. What's this? Crane Highway or
Crane
something?
Highway up in Marlboro. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
thought so.
Yeah, we out here. Already know.
Alright, so we're gonna be back
For the second one.
for the second
The second
one. Like,
Oh, that's the second one. We going inside.
man, hey, I'm
That's
bullshit.
interesting.
I'm bullshit.
Usually, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess it technically must not be that late.
Man, this bullshit. You supposed to be able to go to the drive
Right.
pick that up.
Like, nah, they doing it. I don't know.
You gotta
I
come
swear I ain't
inside,
see-
honey.
I swear I
Didn't you
didn't
just
see
get it from the drive-through last one?
Yeah, but you know, they sent me inside then, too.
Oh, they did. They did. Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy because it's nobody in here. Look at this,
Nobody.
bro. Look how empty this joint
Yeah,
is.
the drive-through.
You would think to go through the drive-through, right?
Come on,
Bruh.
Ain't nobody out this joint.
Bruh, I think they just playing tonight. That's crazy. Make you do extra work. And this is everybody ordering so far. 2 drinks in. I mean, not 2 drinks in, but everybody's ordering drinks with their food. Usually it'd be like a joint that you'd be like, okay, one joint got drinks, but this is. And see, I ain't gonna show y'all what's on this screen, but y'all should know this. This is where the insults come in. 7-Eleven on Crane Highway, a delivery is to Old Colony Drive. Don't have the address on there. In Upper Marlboro, Old Colony Drive and Wexford Road. There's no real set location, but they only gonna give you $2 for it. Come on, y'all gotta have more respect for delivery drivers, couriers, than things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gas we burning and it's wear and tear. That's what I'm just saying. That's why we don't accept everything.
Hello.
Swear. That's interesting. How it's playing out tonight. Real interesting.
Man, that's the way that the Cosmos is playing right now.
Playing night. Then the other night, oh yeah. We'll pull around to the front window. Oh, you gotta come in tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. There's people in here with like 2 people. Wow. How you doing? That was interesting. And hopefully, all their orders there because somebody didn't make one of the cookies right. Or they told somebody to make the cookie in. I don't know if they made it. Hopefully, cookie in here, but take that up with the place, not me. Good luck. But, we out here. You know how we doing.
Hello.
So, end of the day, who I'm representing, we trying to do the best with it. Like, we just want to get their food to you safely and intact.
Hello. And hot.
And hot. Keyword. Important hot.
That's right.
We don't want no lukewarm. Nobody like lukewarm.
Message.
Message. Gotcha. That's how we do. We're gonna verify that. Bam. Bam. Okay, it worked out. Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, Upper Marlboro. Hey, Upper Marlboro doing that thing tonight.
Hey, hello.
Shout out Upper Marlboro.
Shout out Upper Marlboro.
She's like, okay, baby, you too. I said, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. What are we doing here?
He's on that one that just went in a little bit. Yeah. I felt it.
Look, I felt your energy now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just be giving you that energy. Like this. What is he doing? Did you get him? He going into the woman's bathroom saying, you gotta get
the sweetness.
Oh, sweetness. 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 Look at him trying to flirt.
Oh, he going all the way in.
Oh, he going, oh yeah, girl.
Oh, shit. Oh, he going to be taking the camera.
He's on that shit.
Get out of here with this nigga. Oh, girl, he is recording me.
Oh, girl, I see you flirt with the guy with the beard. Oh, my God.
Girl, that's
I said the same thing.
He got that red in for that area.
Oh, it's too hot. It's hot out here. Boy, he was lit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's one of them nights. The stars aligned. Stars aligned. Get my ass look.
Hey, man.
That's
this
how
man
it be
said,
out here,
the cops is behind me, man.
He said, nope, hey, not tonight.
I don't know what they doing.
Said, I don't know what y'all got going on. Just know you got the right recipe. You got the right recipe. Nutritious balance is all you need. So allow me to feed as I proceed to give you what you need. Just know you got the right recipe. You got the right recipe.
Hey.
So many people are alive, but they never live. It's a difference. Don't take for granted every breath of life that is given. Our time is ticking, so I ain't living with restrictions. God walk with me as I journey past the wicked. I know I'm gifted and they hate it. I just wanna be amongst the greatest. All it takes is mind state and precision, dedication and good intention. We still winning, born great from the beginning. You stop you from being what you need to be. I just feed the beat. What is released from me and hope one day the world see that I got a good dinner with the world I want all of us to eat. Nutritious balance is all you need, so allow me to feed as I proceed to give you what you need. Just know you got the right recipe. You got the right recipe. Nutritious balance is all you need, so allow me to feed as I proceed to give you what you need. Just know you got the right recipe. You got the right recipe.
See, man, music is such a influential tool, and it has a lot of effect on the youth that's coming up and everything like that. And it's important to give people some substance. So that's what I'm serving up.
Yeah, man, we just vibing.
You all.
About 3 minutes away from this next delivery. Playing some stuff off one of my previous projects, one of my albums, Vibes and Melody 2 to Free.
Just cool.
Serving dinner. We just running from track 1. This is a 12-track project on all digital platforms. So if y'all never heard it, definitely check that joint out. I think it's definitely a vibe. I feel it's a vibe. Hopefully it's a vibe for y'all. But yeah.
In a quarter mile, use...
Hey! No for the rebel,
Continue on Heathermore Boulevard for 3/4 of a mile.
This pen was dripping blood when I wrote mine. You so blind, these gems you won't find. I'm online doing shows, creating my own. I still roll with my family and that's bone.
Hello.
This ruckus that's Cleveland shit. Just like me, the reason, cause you a bitch. Dummies who ain't worth shit, you made that list. Fuck a racist drink, now everybody hates Chris. Try to see me, need more than LASIK. Gotta flame this track so it ain't wasted. Hit the biggest stages, look mommy, I made it. Told y'all I will shock the world, I'm rated. Wait a minute, take a look at me rolling the opportunity golden. People saying I wouldn't be nothing, I'm happy to show them I made a difference in this. Cause I've been so relentless, pissed cause you ain't this gifted. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. Take a look at what I'm bringing in and admire it. I put a crown on, you get clowned on, shine on anything I put my sound on.
Still winning, don't count the losses, only concerned with the victories. Live long and prosper.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto
King mentality, give me my crown. King mentality, give me my crown. King mentality, give me my crown. Still winning, don't count the losses, only concerned with the victories. Live long and prosper, living life to leave a legacy. No time like now. King mentality, give me my crown.
Turn right onto Woodstock Drive East, then your destination will be on the right.
My cousin just stay right around here.
I see you grinning.
That joint white and close.
From the beginning, that burns me up. They raise my engines, my spark.
Oh, so it might be up in here.
Yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
It's so dark. Why is it so damn dark? Let's see where we at. Damn, is it going up or is it going down? What's going on? That's one thing I don't understand about when people got orders. Why y'all keep your house so damn dark? You know somebody within at least less than 30 minutes. Most cases, not unless you just don't have it in your area. Oh, say leave at the door, even better. That means, hey, I'm a social, I'm an extrovert and introvert at the same time. Sometimes I can be introverted and I'd rather leave it at your door. And if something goes wrong with your order, it wasn't my fault. I bought you everything.
Hello.
Yeah. Take it up with the person that you got it from.
Message.
Message. We done?
Hello.
Little something, you know. They got delivered, so that's all that matters. And they got a sensor light, so it comes when we get up to the door. How nice.
Hello.
Surprise!
The ring light.
We got a light for you. Got a ring.
Yep,
We're making
it
sure.
was definitely enough light when you got there.
All right, that don't light your ass up.
So we got another order.
Yeah, we're gonna try to attempt 2, maybe 1 or 2 more, because we're up in Marlboro.
Okay.
They gotta spread it out tonight.
Yeah.
You know, it's a slower night. But you know, give or take, you know, it is what it is. We take what we can take that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think they also have a desperation thing when it comes down to drivers. They're like, oh yeah, well we can do such and such. Because guess what? You need this extra money. But guess what? These people also need their food. So they're not coming out to get it.
Hello.
So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, want to make sure the customer comes first, but at the end of the day, with the way these companies work, they need to also pay the right way too.
We got to come out with our own joint, people.
That's what we need to do.
We need our own little
Dr.
delivery.
DC is right.
Yeah, our own delivery service.
Our own shit.
Our own Uber.
Yep.
I've been seeing a lot of independent Uber drivers, like people that don't sign with Uber, but they still be doing deliveries. Like, you need me to drop you off from Waldorf. Like, you
Facts.
know, they got their LLC and everything. Like, yeah.
It's the Asian entrepreneur, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to support that type of energy.
You know, people are trying to look out for the cookout. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look out for our people. No matter what color you are, creed, race, sex, gender, whatever you into. don't matter. We just need to look out for our people. It's a collective consciousness, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Of a race of just humans. We're not looking at color or anything individualized. It's humans.
That's right.
That's what we need to do. And that's that.
Message.
Let's hate, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we know people be irritated and stuff happen, but we need to try to increase the piece as much as we can. That's what I look at it. $5, this what I be talking about. That type shit. $5, nah. We gonna sit that one out. You know, $5 not doing much for you. Like I said, everything need to be 10 and up. 8 is the flexibility. You gotta do a little better than that. You know, barely get $5 of gas a gallon these days. Shit, what? Hell no. Wait that joint out. You know, if another one come in and say like, about 8, we'll take it. 8 or under. Nah, we gotta set a boundary. Tonight we gotta set a boundary. You know?
In life.
In life, we gotta set a boundary.
Yes.
That's really the deeper
That's the
part
energy right now. With this Aries energy.
Yes.
Yeah. You better stand on your Aries.
Stand on what you say you stand on.
Yeah.
You know what they
fall
say.
for anything.
I'm just about, man.
Message.
Man, you was straight on, bro. I was about to say, you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
That's it.
My homeboy, COAK, back when we had the council back in college, man, he said that you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. It's an old saying, but it's so true.
These old sayings be cliches that they said out in the plantation. Like, dang, you know what goes around comes around, baby.
Karma, bitch.
They was teaching you metaphysics. You know what I mean? They was teaching you metaphysics.
Yeah. He was already teaching.
A hard head make a soft you know what. Or a soft ass. Yep. All of these little metaphysics. They're saying if you don't learn, you're gonna burn.
Hey, bro. I can't make this up.
Hold up.
2 deliveries. But guess what? You probably ain't guess it. Because I wouldn't have guessed it either.
We seen $2.05, then we seen $5.
$2.46. He nailed this insult to my intelligence.
So
at this point.
you gotta go get the food.
Only $2.
And drop it off.
For $2.46.
That's not even worth the gas. $25. I mean, 25 minutes for 11.
$2.
For 11.7.
Well, no, that was $2.46.
No, the last one was $25 for $12. We can work them out.
We can work with that.
That's like, all right, I'm gonna take me a little road trip, but somebody giving me $12 to go over there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's
and
fair.
if I can get these, so it's got to balance that. So anything under, so it's 13 minutes. 13 plus 13 is 26.
There you go.
So 25 minutes.
Break it down, bro.
So 13 minutes got to be at least worth $6.50.
Right.
Or $6. Because $6 and $6 is $12. That joint was what? $11.75.
Yeah,
for 25.
$11.45.
$11.45. You know what I mean? So $11.50.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, $11.50 basically. And then they gotta still take their cut. Oh, that's their cut.
Let's make it. Yeah, they said with expected tip, you'll make $11.45. So guess what?
Oh,
one thing people need to know. Yeah, one thing people need to know about these delivery services. So customers can take their tip back, or they can reduce it before everything goes through. So that money you thought you was getting, you probably don't get. So at the end of the day, you know, go out here and make your extra money. If it's therapeutic, you enjoy it, go out here and do it for what it do. But don't get too hung up on what you're going to get paid in the end. Just saying, stuff does change.
And you want to have that energy the way you get the tips. The tips make up for the time and the gas and everything.
And people pick up on your energy.
Yeah.
And just like animals pick up on energy.
That's right.
Humans do too.
The way that the food is hot, the time consideration. Yep. You know what I mean? Like if you met them at the door, your presentation. You know, they be looking at your shoes, they look at your clothes,
look at everything.
Like if you look dirty, if you look like you might be like stinking, ain't washed up in a day or two.
Yeah, they're noticing that
too. That energy is what you put in my food. You know what I mean?
Right.
So all these things is what you want to think about when you're doing this.
Facts of life. Facts of life right there. Can't make that up. So we basically relatively in the same area. It's kind of slow night tonight. Yeah. But you know, just be grateful for what you get. At the end of the day, that goes back to another conversation as just as people, you need to have multiple streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't rely solely on your 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Have a 9 to 5, a side hustle, another business pleasure. Oh, see, we got $5 for 19 minutes. See, these are the things I'm talking about.
And that's what I was just talking about. It's got to be at least 13 minutes.
You got to make it make sense.
It's got to be at least 13.
It's over the threshold.
But see, now we got to think about, so 13 minutes to get the food. Is that all in total to get the
19
food?
minutes in total for everything.
So to get the food and to get them.
And to get to them. But only for $5.36. This is where it doesn't, you got to make it make sense because you got to think about gas.
Yep. And we already did the math with
the gas.
11.45 for 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's not.
So we got to do half.
It wasn't as lucrative.
So yeah, no, it wasn't. So it wasn't.
Yeah,
so it's got to be at least half of that. I said it's got to be at least $6. That's $12 for 26 minutes.
Exactly.
13 minutes got to be at least $6.
Yeah, we got to make a lot more.
So that was 19 minutes for 5:30. It was 5 something.
Yeah.
It's not adding up.
It's
So
not
now I
adding
got
up.
to
The
go
numbers-
6 more minutes.
The numbers
More
don't add up.
miles on my car.
And they're mainly McDonald's orders. We got to do better than that. At the end of the day, I want to make sure the customer has a good experience. The customer, you know, saves some money. We all need to save money, but it's not fair on the drivers. That's one thing people got to take in consideration. So,
You're not biased about them eating McDonald's though, right?
I ain't biased at all. I mean, I
they
like
can eat
McDonald's.
whatever.
I tear some chicken nuggets up.
Okay, all right.
I love a 20-piece.
Cause you know I'm a vegan, so I'm a vegan, and you will tear them up. I'm against
I know
it,
you ain't
but you
messing
with it.
that.
But see, I thought you was basically saying like, nah, they want to
because
eat
the quality-
McDonald's.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying,
the
yeah.
quality of food. See,
Nah,
so
I
now,
like McDonald's.
so now people gonna rock with you even more.
Yeah, because I mean, I mess with McDonald's. At the end of the day, look, it's some controversy because, of course, we can go down a whole nother rabbit hole, but you know they say that chicken nuggets ain't real and all this. Pink slime. Well, I love me some pink slime. God damn it.
Right. Trust me, we've been eating that pink
We've been eating pink slime since we was
long
kids.
enough. All the meatballs we done ate.
That shit wasn't real.
We don't know what we eat. All the bacon we eating.
That shit might be fake too.
We don't. All the meat ain't no might be.
It might
it's
be.
all
All that shit
cadaver.
fake.
It's all cadaver. It's all made in the laboratory.
There you go. So you eating clone meat. There you go, people.
Same as the fruits and vegetables.
All that shit.
GMO.
Not unless you growing it in your backyard and you see it grow.
Message.
Hey, you might want
There
to
you
get
go.
on it.
So yes, he was being real about the pink slime. I know
pink
y'all
slime
was
is
ready
very
to come
real.
at him, being like, nah,
Oh, that
because you
pink-
know I'm vegan, so that's why I don't eat the meat because I know about it.
He know about
But
pink
my
slime.
man said, nah, I already know what it is.
Pink slime is.
But that's the thing. The more you aware of it, it takes no effect of you. When you ignorant and you just eating in gluttony and you just doing it out of ignorance, it can wake you up. But when you doing it out of knowing you are a God, you are divine, and you can do anything you put your mind to, it's all about your mind. But it's got to be balanced with your heart, which is connected to your soul. So if your soul saying, I want to do this, you can do anything you put your mind to. Checkmate.
Checkmate. It's just involved, but you still fucked up. You know
I
what?
can't let some of this shit go. The conversations we be having, even though I know y'all can't see my nigga Tony
on.
Nolo as much as y'all can, like y'all want to.
I'm gonna turn the light on just for a little bit.
Oh my God.
Because we here. Because
Man.
these conversations be spot on. And right now,
how does it look around us? We good around now? Like it's with the traffic.
Oh yeah, no,
All
we
right.
good. Ain't high enough.
That's
out
the main
here.
thing.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, that's
they ain't
a
really
good
nothing
picture.
behind us or in front of us. Little couple cars, but you know, some of these nights be kind of slow. Some of the orders, just as drivers, we gotta deny because it don't make sense. Yes, it can affect our ratings. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I think when the industry was made, you know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on this. The industry was made, I think they knew how desperate people was for money and what you would do for money. So I think, hey, I'm gonna throw you a couple of little scraps and whatever. And then if you don't take, when I give you $5 here, I give you 6, I give you 7, I give you 4, I give you 2. You don't take it, we're gonna mess with your ratings. But at the end of the day, yeah, we doing this side thing, whether it's for us, whether it's for our family, kid, you know, any of that.
You know
but
what?
at the end of the day, I mean, we still gotta have dignity for what we do.
You know
and
what
get
I
the
would,
best quality to people, you feel me?
and that's just real. But I gotta say this: what we do need is one of these little motherfucking joints to sit up here on the visor
Hold
joint.
the little clip,
yeah,
to hold
so we
the
can
phone.
hold the phone.
You right.
So we got another joint or no?
That's a potential drink, but they trying to play with us.
What they saying?
They playing with us again, $5.09. You can't play with people like that, and that's including the expected tip. So here's the thing: what I just said, expected. That's not.
So you might get $3.70.
Because you might get $3.79. You know, if that's including the expected tip, who's to say you really going to get everything?
And that's why I'm all about independence, y'all. We supposed to be starting our own
We gotta
joint.
start our own thing.
Man.
We do what we
But
can so we can build
yes,
our empire.
to invest into our own self.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this shit ain't gonna last
This
forever.
can't last because that's not what we about.
Hell no.
We gotta do better. You know.
Yes.
If you cool with what you got, then you know that's basically being complacent. We don't want to be complacent. We definitely got to keep, you know, going up, shooting up higher for everything that we want, and that needs to be it.
That's it.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
Straight like that. What you got going on with the music right now?
Man, so of course, for everybody that know, Could Have Been Love Volume 1 is out right now, all digital platforms. It's been received pretty good. You know, we got dope producers on there. We got the DMV Dr. Dre. We got Big T Beats. We got another producer that's out of the States right now. I gotta get back to y'all about his information, but they did their thing on 2 of the Jones. So we got my brother that's behind the camera, Dr. DCAK Carver, all will witness the Largonians. He's been on a track on that Jones. Matter of fact, actually been on a couple Jones because he got some ad-libs on one Jones, and he's actually featured on it with a whole verse for another one. But y'all gotta tap into the project to know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hello.
Cause he's been on that Jones, you know, so definitely doing his thing, man. We got my brother Mello, and we got my man Travis, Big T Beats.
Hello.
You know, he did production
Big
and he
T
talked on that.
Beats.
Right, open your ears.
Open your ears.
Y'all gotta check him out too. So, it's just getting worse.
Oh my
$3
God. And that's when you gotta know when the time is up, y'all.
This is when you gotta know, like, we probably gonna shoot for maybe 1 to 2 more at that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna call it a
But we're
night.
looking for a 7 to 8 to
We
10
looking for
to 20, 15.
Exactly.
But see, a 20 might be an hour away. Come on,
You just
y'all
never
gotta
know.
do
We
better.
might go to Akaki tonight.
Yeah, they
Who
gotta
knows?
do better.
You gotta do better than that. You gotta treat your delivery people better than that.
How far is that $3 in 12 minutes?
Man, this don't say 17 minutes altogether. Just make it make sense.
Come on, dog.
Still been trying to tell people to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
This is some good footage.
Man.
That's some good footage.
That shit
I
is
want
good.
y'all to really learn from this. If y'all ever thought about doing Uber Eats, DoorDash,
Or if you're doing it now,
any of them, yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. Look at these numbers that my man making. And we out here really
out here.
We out here really here to master teach. We here to educate you. We ain't just trying to do the content. Yeah, we do want to do the content.
Content's fun. But we gotta tell y'all some facts too.
Because of the fact that I'm just out here hanging with my brother, seeing what he do, I'm like, oh yeah, we need to do a reality show or some shit about this. This is gonna be dope. But at the same time, we want to educate y'all about the facts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And all of the shit that be going on. Now I see it's a car over here. We pray it ain't no cop. Because we got our light on. Nah, it ain't. It look like a Tesla. Pray for Tesla right now.
Yeah, pray for Tesla.
He got a lot going on. If you got a Tesla, I'm praying for you. But all the stocks and all that is going down. It's a new world order.
Better believe it.
This is about
$2. Oh yeah.
oh
So
my God.
We gonna give it one more time to go off.
One more.
And after that, we're gonna call it a night because some days you gotta know when to hold them, fold them. You better believe it because sometimes it could be things in the universe how you don't need to be out here.
Message.
Look at it on a bigger scale.
Look,
everything can't be about money.
It only take one time, but the third time's a charm. I think that might have been the third time, y'all. Y'all know y'all been counting. We just float.
We gonna check one more. After this one, if something come up bogus that's under $8,
That's it.
That's
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, because you know what I'm saying.
And you gotta know your worth, y'all.
You gotta know your worth, and that's the biggest point when you're doing this type of job, because a lot of people, or some people, a lot, depending on the area, whatever, demographic, it can be a lot of things. A lot of times people will look down on you for delivering their food that they couldn't go get or make the arrangements to get themselves.
Like you a servant.
Like
or
you a servant.
slave.
Like I'm helping you out. I'm humble.
It is
because
a
I'm
service.
A humble person. It's
It
a
is a
service.
service.
But don't look down on the person and don't make it harder. Like, okay, if it's nighttime, please leave your light on.
Yes.
And if I'm
that
calling
last one,
you,
they didn't have the light on, y'all. Y'all saw that. It was dark.
It was dark, and you walked up and the light came on like surprise.
Yeah, and the ring light came on, like, yeah.
Exactly.
We in here. We watching everything coming up.
Watching everything you do, just in case you try to tamper with our food.
See, tapped into that spiritual energy. Anybody that keep their lights off like that, they like to stay secluded.
Right.
Like, I know people that have been squatting in houses that like to keep their light off because they want to act like don't nobody be there. But when you keep your door light on or whatever, it's just a form of safety. It's not like you too paranoid. Now, the thing is, when you tapped in, I feel like you should be able to keep your doors open. You shouldn't even have no ring light or nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the technology we got, y'all want to utilize it. It help you think smarter than work harder. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's all about the etheric.
Okay. So we got $11. Maybe we on the one.
We might. Let's see how far it is.
It's the BJ.
But we just said the next one.
Hey,
is that far? It's not that far from us.
No, I say 5 minutes. So we're not going to that exit. We're gonna bucket you somewhere down here, and we're gonna hit the BJ joint. We're gonna tap in back with y'all, let y'all know how this go. And this another track that's off one of my previous albums. Go back and check it out. Real smooth joint. Yeah.
Turn it up.
Don't pass up what's right in front of you. Need me as your man, and you can do what another woman can't do. I'm telling you some good shit. I'm not saying that.
It's the rough ride.
This album's out.
Oh, it's out.
And let's build an empire to get rich and have some kids. Yeah, I think that would be cool, but a friendship can't be a move to get to eternal bliss. I have not felt like this about a chick in a long time. Don't do me like the DMV and have me in a long line. I'm deciding now that I want you to have your crown, and a king needs a queen right now.
If you ever want to perform any of these joints, just let me know. Like any of these joints that you really feeling. You got so many hits. But any joints that you feeling, let me know.
Oh, you already know, bro.
I put it together like the other. I can be your friend or your lover, but I'd rather be the second one because we need each other. I think we need each other. I put it together like the other. I can be your friend or your lover, but I'd rather be the second one because we need each other. I think we need each other. Consequence, I think not. How we got here in this spot, I'm telling you, you mean a lot. So I take my shot. Like, what's the worst you can say is no, but a like for me.
Who's calling me? I'm calling me again. And it's not showing up.
You want to get a little bit of moms or no?
Yeah, we can.
Alright. It's wrong.
Hello?
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
What time are those men starting on the houses?
It's not until after 4 sometimes tomorrow. Kiva should be there tomorrow. She said she's coming back tomorrow, right?
I don't know.
She should be. She didn't tell me nothing different, so I'm assuming she's gonna be there tomorrow. But they're gonna call or text me anyway beforehand. So, you know, worst case scenario, you don't open your door or somebody's not there, they just not there. So it ain't like you gotta pay no money or anything. It was just a free estimate on stuff that like side, stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't like talking to these people. They find a way
You need to be there.
influence you or get in your house. I don't have any money for that side.
Well,
that's a big job.
Yeah, I know. They're just gonna do a free estimate. I already looked at the paperwork earlier when the guy came around. So Don't worry about it. They're not going to talk you into anything you don't want to do. Just
they just let them do what they need to do, and they're going to go.
That's it.
Yeah, plus I don't have good credit anymore, because I didn't pay people when I was at all the places.
How you know you don't have good credit no more? You gotta check your credit. I wouldn't assume that. Right yet.
I don't pay anybody. The bill collectors are always calling me.
Well, we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. Just because bill collectors call don't mean your credit is destroyed. It don't mean that.
Yeah, but we have to reach out to them and
reach out to credit
and let them know we can pay something, $5, $10 a month, something, so they won't go on your credit.
Yeah, don't worry about that, because a lot of your stuff has already been on point. Now we just gotta deal with certain things you can't worry about or deal with right now.
The doctor. You got to worry about the doctor.
Just worry about your health.
Yes, your health. Yes.
Get all these people.
That's
these
stressing
other people
That's
gonna be
taking
around
your health.
Forever.
That's taking your life. The stress about bills. Let us worry about that. Me and Tony Nolo. Me and your son is gonna worry about that.
Because I swear I haven't hardly paid nobody. Ain't paid American Express. Haven't paid. Only thing I'm on point with is the mortgage.
Well, your mortgage and your utilities are on point. So as long as the house, the mortgage is paid, utilities is paid,
and you're safe.
That's it. You're safe.
We're gonna worry about everything else. Anything that you bring into our attention now, we're gonna make sure it's taken care of. Don't worry about that, because when you stress, it starts to deteriorate your health.
Exactly.
So we don't want you to be stressed. Just let your son know, and we're gonna do whatever we got to do to help you out.
We follow up those people.
Don't worry about
one.
that. Yep.
We can't get to everybody at one time.
Yep.
We call who we can call. Find out, what on your American Express credit card, what you still owe, and then take it from there. You
still gonna have my bank card, right?
Yeah, I still got it, because I gotta make sure you paying stuff on time. So I still got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. I just think about stuff like this, and it just worries me. Because I've never had these bill collectors to call me like they do now.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fall out of a certain rhythm. It's kind of hard to get back in a rhythm, so yeah. That's the problem.
Okay.
Get back in rhythm, but it's a little late at night for you to be thinking about that right now.
I know, I just can't get to sleep.
Yeah, it was still kind of early, but it's late too at the same time, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, I done cut the lights out in here.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Cut my bedroom light out.
Okay.
Cut the hall lights out.
Yeah, you don't need all that, burn all that electricity.
You ain't kidding.
Because that's another whole situation right there within itself.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, then.
Okay, bye.
All right. That's called real life right there.
Real life, man.
Yes, here it goes. See where it goes. I want to see
this joint.
And I hope you.
This order.
And BJ's always been on point, man.
They already be having the food ready and everything.
Man, nah, actually.
I got this the bathroom too.
I do too, bro. We gotta go in there. Those spot though, like say if you just want to come out, and this is off the record, like this ain't even got nothing to do with delivering the white food. This is a dope spot. I got some dope wings. There's a good atmosphere in here. It's chill. I like this spot.
It's called what? BJ's?
BJ Brew House. Yeah, they got one also in Laurel.
Okay.
Laurel Town Center, I think. So yeah, it's a vibe though. I'm gonna be 100. It's a vibe. But I see you on the other side.
Hello. Leave out.
Yeah.
Getting the like the fries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Overall atmosphere.
Yeah. So how you feeling, brother? Talk to us. We got some good light right here.
chilling, just trying to get this order. This might be the last one for the night.
Yeah.
But we out here, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's about small victories, you know, what you take in, and you just keep it moving, you know. Glad some nights is better than other nights. It's just what it is.
Gratitude.
It's a business.
That's right.
Technically, when you do this, you are your own business. I mean, you're your own contractor. It's really your business. You might be working under a business, but it's your business at the same
Real.
time.
Hello.
Yeah, we out here.
That's real.
We outside.
Message.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
Yes, cross the light, make it straight. Yeah.
Okay, and then just keep going down.
Yes, keep going down, probably about 2.7 miles, not even up to that, quite frankly. Just, you're going to see a signboard that says entrance.
I think this is it right here. I think this is the entrance, but I gotta go down a little bit. No, this might be an entrance.
Yes, you got it.
Exit. Hold on, this is exit. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. So I think this is the. Oh, okay. What does this say? St. Ridgely Boulevard? Is that what you on?
No. So you're going to come all the way straight down, and then toward the end of the road, you make a left.
Okay, so I need to come back out of this complex. Because this is a new one, too, that looks like they haven't built a lot in. So I'm about to come back out of here. Okay. Okay, so let me come back. Okay, so I'm going to come back out of here, and I'm going to make this left. So when I come back out, I'm making a left on Mill Branch Road. It's Mill Branch when you make the left once you come back out. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay, this is the exit. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, so I'm making a left on Mill Branch. Yeah, it's wild how they did this. So keep going straight down. And what's the street I should be making the left on?
Where are you now? Because I got confused.
Oh, okay. I'm on Mill Branch right now, coming down. Because it says Mill Branch. Come on.
Do you see the little signboard that says an entrance and you make a left? The very first left on that road. The very first left.
Okay, so yeah, I think I was in the right place. I came back out of it. I think it was just a little confusing way I explained. Let me come back up. Because I think I was in your neighborhood, and I came back out of it.
Right.
Okay, so let me come back to where it says the entrance.
You just drive all the way straight down.
Oh, okay.
The landing is there. Drive all the way straight down.
Yeah, so I was in the right neighborhood. Yeah, the whole time.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm about to come back in. Because now I had came back up the street. So the entrance will be on the right now. And that says...
Right.
Okay, what we got? Yeah, because when the entrance, you come in on the entrance, it's St. Ridgely coming in. Yeah, St. Ridgely Boulevard and Mill Branch. So I'm coming down now, straight down the street. Let's see. Yeah, this is real new out here.
They still building these up. They still building these
Brand new. So I'm coming down now, and let me see. And you said I make a left when I come all the way down?
Yes, so once you make the left, you're all the way down right now, yeah?
Yes, I'm on turn on St. Edward Avenue.
Right, so once you make that turn, you set a stop sign, you cross it, it's going to be the next street, and that's going to be St. William.
St. William, I see it, okay. Yeah, because this first one is St. Helen. Okay. So I'm making a right on St. William right now.
Right, and then you just drive down. And you're going to be very close.
All right, and verify your address one more time. I think I'm about to be outside. The whole area, because the area is even kind of off too out here in real time.
In real time. But I think we gonna wrap it up for the night, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's 40 minutes. Another
Oh
DJ
shit.
show. But that's 2. See, they playing. Like I said, that's how you get stuck out here all night and don't make the money you're supposed to make. They know what they doing. So, just saying.
Yeah, I believe we about to be cutting that joint off,
Yeah, we about
y'all.
to cut it down. And then the thing is, because we in an area that's